Guys, coming on here real quick. I just finished with the barrage of people and you're gonna have to ignore my hair, okay? Like, my mom put it in a braid for me yesterday, so it's like staying contained, but this whole situation is happening, so I'm just keeping it in the braid as long as I can, and if I go home like this and then take it out and shower, I'm gonna have like such beautiful curly hair, honestly. So tomorrow will be 1 week in the hospital. They're planning on discharge on Friday to finish 10 days out, so like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 antibiotics. I hope you don't get squeamish about IVs. I can't do much about this, guys. It's my right arm. So as far as like lung wise, I'm doing fantastic. I'm breathing so much better. I took a walk yesterday because they gave me lobby privileges and my mom was here for a couple hours. So we went to Starbucks because they have a Starbucks in the hospital. So we went to Starbucks, got some Starbucks, and just took a walk outside to get some fresh air, see Tampa Bay, because that's kind of a perk of this hospital, not this room, but this hospital. It's literally on an island, so you can see Tampa Bay from the hospital. Like every time I go to clinic, I can see Tampa Bay out the window. So saw the water, went to this little garden area, sat on a bench, just walked around, looked at things inside the hospital. I was in a rush to get back until my heart monitor started screaming 150 at me, and I was like, I feel fine, but I should probably just go back before some security hunts me down and be like, oh my gosh. But I took that log walk and I got a little winded, but I wouldn't say even short of breath. No coughing. My heart rate was mad, but no coughing, anything like that. So my lungs sound clear to doctors. Like my lungs are like, they're a-okay. They're happy. I blew that awesome PFT a couple days ago. So it's like this complete turnaround. This antibiotic is like miracle worker in that regard. So that's great. Energy-wise, I'm doing better. I mean, I'm tired because I'm in a hospital, but energy-wise, I'm doing better. I'm not really having to take naps anymore. Like the first couple days, I just wanted to constantly sleep. Even at home before I was admitted, I just wanted to constantly sleep. I'm not taking naps anymore, and I feel like doing more. I'm even thinking about pulling out my computer and playing a little bit of Sims because Sims 2 got re-released yesterday, and I'm living my childhood, guys, okay? Sims 2 is the OG Sims. So I'm thinking about doing that. And so I have energy. I want to do stuff. I don't just, like I was walking around the room today. I don't want to just sit here. So those are really good things. Those are improvements. Great. The other end of the spectrum, which this is going to get into TMI territory, okay, I'm sorry, you can just click off here if you don't want to hear TMI stuff, but this is CF, this is life, this is me. So the other side of the story is my appetite, nausea, and then number 1 and number 2. I promise, I told you it's TMI, okay? So the nausea originally, and could still be, is from the meropenem, okay? For whatever reason, my gastrointestinal system does not like this antibiotic, okay? It's like, makes me really nauseous. I basically am living off of Zofran, and in the ER, it was so bad, it was like Reglan or something like that, IV. So, yeah. Zofran, to be a functional member of society, is the nausea part of it. But then I still had an appetite until the past couple days, where I just can't eat, even if I'm hungry. Like I take, and not because I'm nauseous, because Zofran, deals with that for me. Except for breakfast. Breakfast is like nausea, blah. But lunch and dinner, I'm not nauseous. It's just, I get full so quickly. I was starving before dinner, like waiting for my Creon, like staring down the door because it was late. And then I took 5 bites of my dinner and I was full. And I kept eating. I ate about half the fish, half the corn, like a bite of the mashed potatoes, and then like 3/4 of an apple. Like I forced myself to eat a little bit. Fruit is like the best, for whatever reason, like fruit my body is okay with, and then like little cracker type things. But beyond that, like just, if I eat more, I start feeling physically ill. So that's one thing. Then there's like this backlog in my system. I don't know. So it started with can you just BTMI? Okay, I'm sorry. It started with the constipation, which started after I left the ER because I was in the ER for a couple days, and that was fine. More than fine, actually. It was a little too fine, if you get my drift. And So I didn't think it was going to be an issue, and then all of a sudden it started, and now I'm here at day 5. And honestly, I think that is relating to the eating, because it's this, obviously, if nothing's going out, nothing can really go in type thing, you know? So like, I've been taking Miralax, but I'm trying to tell this to doctors because we're planning on discharging me Friday, and I'd really like to go home Friday. You know, I've had enough of this. Yeah. And especially because I also have appointments on the 10th and the 12th that I can't miss. Okay. So I need to go home on Friday. And so, so all of that is one issue. And then there's this whole separate issue of the other end, same end, different system, that just started within the last couple days. Okay. So I was like, that was fine. That's been fine this entire time. Honestly, that's been fine most of my entire life. I've never really had many issues in regards to that besides UTIs. But within the last 2 days, I noticed that even though I haven't changed the amount that I'm drinking, the amount that's coming out of me is greatly reduced. And it was kind of annoying because the doctor was just ignoring me about that. He was like, okay, well, what if it's, you know, like urinary retention? And I was trying to tell him, I was like, no, there's like nothing there. It's not like that. And he was like, well, let's just do a bladder scan. And ding, 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 it showed up 0. Like, hey, I know there's just not something there, okay? And so then they ran labs, and they were like, well, your kidneys are fine, so we're just going to ignore it, basically. And I'm thinking, this is probably not healthy to be like, you know, once a day type thing. All of a sudden, like, something's happening. So I'm trying to scream that into the void with my nurses. I'm going to contact my CF team tomorrow, because I don't want to go home with these 3 issues actually, because I can't eat, these 3 issues, and just end up right back here having issues. Like, can we just fix it while I'm here, please, and investigate this and actually listen to me? That would be fantastic, you know? Like, who would have thunk that the person that's been in the hospital for 10 days doesn't want to stay longer? Mind-blowing. So, so on one hand, things are better, energy, you know, all that. On the other hand, things are not better, and I don't really know the reasons behind it. I honestly don't. I don't know if it's antibiotic side effects. I don't know if it's just like not moving as much just because I'm in a hospital, and you know, like, the door is very close to the bed. Okay, there's not a whole lot of limbo space there. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And you know, it's not up to me to know. It's up to me to be like, hey, I'm having these symptoms. Can we fix them, please? So I got my nurse on my side. My nurse on my side. I'm going to message my staff team tomorrow, because the doctor today kind of gave me Baycare vibes, where the other doctor was like, there was nothing wrong with your lungs, and 2 days later I ended up here. Where he was like, well, what if she's making it up? Like, what if I don't believe her? Sir? Why would I lie about that? Why would I be here having some very awkward conversations with your older self, male self? Why? Just what purpose does that serve me, okay? I want to get out of here more than you want to let me out of here, probably. Like, what? That just was like, why would I do that? Why would I make that up? I have had, I don't know how many hospitalizations in my life, and I have never made something up. And I've never, like when they're trying to freak out about my blood pressure, I'm like, no, it's fine. I have low blood pressure. You know, I'm not worried about it. Just, it's completely normal. But then when I say that there's something going on, and they're worried about that, and I'm like, just, it's fine. But then when I say there's something going on, I'm making it up. It's just, it's frustrating. But anyway, this vlog is long enough, because I'm on hospital Wi-Fi, and it's going to take a while to upload. So I'm going to chill for the rest of the night. I'm going to message my CF team and hope they listen to me. And yeah, they have so far. They've been fantastic. They got the whole ball rolling on this in the first place. And just chill out, and hopefully they resolve these 2 issues, because I can't go home and not be able to eat. I can't go home and be not peeing, you know, like, that's not okay. So, yeah, hopefully they resolve that. Hopefully my body just chills out, and the rest of February will be good, because January was January, and February's been, well, I'll give it a chance. We're only 4 days in, so hope you guys are doing great, and I will keep you guys updated.